Next topic, in model 3, that is in integrated water resource management. Next topic is legislative framework. So what do you mean by legislative framework? Legislative framework is nothing but it involves the process of making, designing and passing of the laws and everything. Again, you can consider enabling environment. The enabling environment is nothing but the make it possible of the any particular the designs and everything. So which will be giving the integrated water resource management platform with appropriate policy and legal framework. So legislative is nothing but only to give the proper the platform with appropriate policy as well as the legal of the framework. So what are the principles of that legislative framework? So principle of legislative framework is nothing but the water sector policy and achieving political support. Whatever we are getting that, so we have to go for the water sector policy as well as to achieve the political support, and also whatever we will be taking the decisions and everything, that should be going for hard decision how to make, because we cannot skip the any particular designing or decision of the any particular the laws and everything. So we have to go for the hard decision for the any particular the work, because when you are going for the passing of the law and everything, so it's very difficult. But when you are going for the decision also, if it is difficult, but we have to make with the proper the decision, that is the final decisions of the any particular the framework. And also it plays the important role in the water management in the range of local, national and international forms. So this particular legislative framework that is not only depends on the one region and everything, so it will be transfer all the important roles from the national, international as well as the local forms and everything. And also it deals with the water bodies in the different countries and also different basins. Different basins is nothing but what are the type of the resources and everything, and also different the water reservoir and everything, because when it is having here too little of water and also too much of the water. And also it should be transparent, flexible and capable of solving the problems. Whatever we will be passing the law, or when we are going for making and designing of the any particular that is the framework and everything, it should be transparent. Transparent is nothing but from the local level to till the international levels and everything. Whatever we will be having here the different sectors and everything, everywhere all the information should be transferred, and also there is no hiding of the any particular the matters and everything. The flexible is nothing but because when it is having some problems and everything, so we have to when we'll be having here the problems and everything, it should be flexible. Flexible is nothing but when it is having here too much of the problem, so what are the problems we have to identify, we have to find the solution. And also when it is having when we don't have any particular the problems and everything, so how you will process that particular that is designs and everything, and also capable of solving all the problems. Whatever we will be getting here the problems and everything, it should be capable. Next, when you are going for the characteristic of the legislative framework, so characteristic you can consider here the farmer friendly, because when you are passing the laws and everything, so it should not make with the strict and everything. So whatever we will be getting here, it should be the farmer friendly and everything. And also it should be clarify all the rules, responsibilities of the users as well as the water provided, because when you are passing the laws or when you are making the proper designs and everything, so for the some of the people, so it won't be having any knowledge of the rules, responsibilities of the legislative framework, and also whatever that is water you will be provide. So for that we have to give the proper the clarification for the users, what are the rules, responsibilities of the water which will be provide. Again, clarifies the roles of the stakeholders, because when you are considering getting here the legislative framework, so it will be involved of the stakeholders, the decision makers and everything. So when you are considered the decision makers or stakeholders or experts and everything, so each should be, when you are considered stakeholders, what are the roles of the stakeholders, everything we have to give the clarification. Next, to provide the qualitative as well as the quantitative standards of the for effluents and everything. If we are getting here any that is the contaminated waters or and everything, so we have to provide with the proper the quality as well as the quantity of the water. So whatever this characteristic only depends on the legislative framework, that which will be involves the process of making the designing as well as the passing of the laws and everything. Okay, next I'll go with the organizational framework. So organizational framework is nothing but you can consider as institutional framework. It is also considering as institutional framework. So the ultimate goal of that is organizational framework, so which will be the management process with the proper managing of any particular the water process and everything, and also to allocate the water in quality as well as the quantity. So allocate of the water is nothing but what we will be getting with the resources. We have to distribute the water based on the quality as well as the based on the quantity in the different process. So what are the process which will be involved? So it involves the resource assessment. Resource assessment is nothing but you can consider where you will be where we will be available of any particular type of the water, that is the resource, surface resource. You can go for the groundwater resource and everything. You can considering with the place, and also the planning. So how you will distribute the water from the one place to another place, that should be going for the planning. Decision making is nothing but, so before considering any particular, so what will be the decision we have to take to supply the water, and also implementation is nothing but whatever the plans and everything, how you will implement, and also the policy allocation. The policy allocation is nothing but whatever the laws we will be getting, how we will distribute and use of the water resource and everything. Whatever we will be getting here, the water resource and everything which will be involved with the resource assessment, planning, decision making, implementation and policy allocation only to use of the water resource. And also this will be based on the interest of the stakeholders and everything. Activities of highly disciplinary, when you are considering here organizational framework or institutional framework, activities are highly disciplinary, and also which will be depends on the hydrology. Hydrology is nothing but you can considering here the precipitation, evaporation, evapotranspiration, and also you can considering here the runoff. Precipitation is nothing but the rainwater and everything, and also based on the rainwater we will be supply the water, that is we will be distributions of the water, as well as for the sanitation purpose, and also hydro power project, that is the power generations and everything, and also irrigation purpose. So you can consider this hydrology, the water supply, sanitation, hydro power project, irrigations and everything which will be considering your engineering projects. So you can considering your engineering projects and everything, because when you are going for hydro power project or irrigation and everything, so we have to supply the water from the through channels and everything. But when you are going for the non-engineers is nothing but directly you can considering here environment as well as the ecology of the systems and everything. So whatever the activities for the engineers or non-engineers and everything, the organizational or institutional framework is very important. And also this organizational framework, it depends on the top down approaches as well as the bottom down approaches. So top down approaches is nothing but results of the execution of function with the government, whatever you will be taking with the decisions and everything which will be under the government sectors and everything. The bottom down approaches is nothing but whatever you will be getting here operation level where it is different, and also if any the conflicts, you can consider if any problems if it is there for the users, and also we have to control that particular the conflicts, as well as we have to protect. So that will be considering here, that is the bottom down approaches. You can consider stakeholders and everything. And also, what are the requirements of the organizational framework? It should be having with the proper the planning, as well as the management to control, as well as to development of the any particular, that is the water resources and everything, to use of the water resource. And also we will be providing with the norms as well as the standards. They will be fixing with the proper the laws and everything, as well as they will be fixing some standards. So why they will fix these standards and everything? To get the final the decision making and everything. So these all consider here organizational framework. Next topic, that is types and forms of the private sector involvement. So when you are considering here, the private sector is nothing but it is measure designed to improve the management public owned enterprises. So when you are considering here, the private sector is nothing but it is measure and designed to improve the management of the public owned enterprises and everything. Here private as well as the public, which will be key role for the types of the forms of private sectors and everything. And also whatever the government transferred the assets into the private hands or contract to private sector. So whatever, because when you are considering here the private sectors is nothing but by considering here local bodies and everything. When you are going for the public sectors and everything, which will be involves that is the government and everything. So what they will do in the private sector, the government which will be transfers that is assets and everything, that is whatever we will be getting at the place and everything. So the resources, place and everything, we will be transferred to the private hands, or you can go for the contract to the private sectors and everything. Either you can give it directly to private hands, either you can give the contract to the private sectors and everything. And also it should be provide good services supplied by the private body and everything. Whatever we will be transfer the assets to improve the water resource management, integrated water resource management. So the private sector should gives the proper the good services supplied by the private body and everything. Again, private sectors which will be involves the environmental protection is not only considering for only the transfer the whatever the water supplies and everything, and also you can consider environmental protections and everything. And also because to distribute the water, we have to require with the financial support. So the financing of the water resource management, which will be involved for this particular, that is the public sectors and everything. And also delivery in water supply as well as the sanitations and everything. And also the motives for growing involvement for large and international private sector. The first you can considering here the financial is nothing but for everything we have to considering for economy, that you can consider the finance and everything. The government passes the cost and work of raising the funds and everything. Here only we have to consider the private sector, the public sector. The public is nothing but which is under only the government and everything. The private which will be under the public sector. So whatever the doing all the work from that is private sector, so the public sector, the government which will be passes all the cost, and also which will be rising of the funds and everything. So that will be useful. And also expertise is nothing but that will be present in the private companies and everything. And also if the particular the work, or you can consider any particular work, if it is large or international, bring essential know how in some technical and economic fields. When we are considering the private companies, that will be taking with all the responsibilities, all the financial which will be passed from the government. If it is having international and everything, so it should be know it should be known how in some technical and economic fields we have to maintain that finance and everything. Again, risk sharing is nothing but you can considering here the project, whatever the problems and everything. So the private companies are typically more willing to take large risk than the public authorities. Because why you will consider the private sector which will be taking with the more risk when compared to that is public authorities? Because only the public authorities which will be transfer the assets and also which will be passes any particular the money and everything. But whatever the work, the process which will be everything under the private companies, so it will be taking with the more authorities when compared to that is the public sectors and everything. Next, the main types of the private sector, you can consider here full divestiture, again concessions, leasing, contracting out, boot and boo, and joint ventures. So what do you mean by that is full divestiture? Is nothing but transfer all the public assets to through sales. Because whatever we will be selling, whatever we will be transferring all the places and everything through the sales only. And also the private sector which will be taking with the responsibility of the supply network facilities as well as the operation. So whatever the private sector here, only it will be taking the responsibilities for the supply network facility as well as the operation. Here if any risk if it is appear, so it will be taking with the private sectors. Again, next, the concession. The concession is nothing but, so what are the roles? That is, assets remain in the public ownership, and also the private sector, it will be taking with the after the 20 to 25 years of the use. Everything, whatever the land and everything which will be remains in the public ownership only. But after 20 to 25 years, the private sector which will be taking with the ownership. Again, you can consider here the private sector collect the amount and return the fee collection or other forms of the payment. Because when you supply the water, there you can collect any particular the amount and everything. So the private sector, they will be collecting the amount to return to the fees collections and everything, other forms of the payments to the public sectors. Again, leasing, the water system remain in the public ownership but leased to the private operation. So here what will happen when there is no if you are not providing with the ownership for that is private sector, that time you can give for the leasing. So leasing is nothing but water system remains in the public ownership only, but it should be leased to the private operations and everything. Again, contracting out, the water undertaking of the subcontract certain functions to private operation. Because when you are considering here the meter reading for the water service which will be considering by the private sectors only, so which will be considering here the contracting out. Again, boot and boo. So boot is nothing but build, operate, own and transfer. Boot is nothing but contracts for the construction of infrastructure project. When you are considering here contracts for the construction of infrastructure project, and also the ownership handled to public organization after specified years. Whatever you will be consider the ownership which will be transferred or handled to public organization after specified years and everything. Boo is nothing but only you can consider the build, operate and own. So the boo ownership remains hands for the private sector. Boot, in the boot, whatever we will be taking here ownership which will be handled by the public organization after specified year. But when you are considering in the boo, the ownership always remains in the hands of the private sector. Again, next last you can consider that is joint ventures. You can considering as the risk. It is the partial transfer of the assets through shares, or you can consider the share of sales resulting in the shared ownership and also operating responsibilities between the private as well as the public sectors and everything. So it is the partial transfer of any particular the place, you can consider the land, through the share sales resulting in the shared ownership. So these are the content which will be in the integrated water resource management.